Good morning, everybody, from Luray, Virginia. We're actually going to be going up to Skyline Drive today, which is the mountain range. So we can turn us around. It's that mountain range right there. We're going to be driving the top of that mountain. Lots of overpasses that you can look at and everything. It's part of the Blue Ridge Parkway. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I know we haven't shot a lot of footage over the last 3 or 4 weeks, which is part of our plan. So going to Disney, we wanted everybody to enjoy that experience for themselves. So we limited what we were actually going to video in Florida. We did a second trip back to Cheyenne to see our kids and our granddaughter. And fast forward to Florida, went down, saw our family down there. Timmy and Amy and Kylie and Maggie. Hey! So now here we are up in Luray, Virginia. This is like the last leg of our trip, and we're going to be heading up to Pennsylvania tomorrow. But before we go, we actually wanted to come out here and drive Skyline Drive again. We did it once before in the past on our motorcycle. So this will be the first time in the truck. We'll actually be able to see over the edges, and we're going to shoot some video up there. Highly recommend it. It's beautiful up there. You look over, you can actually see, I want to say it's like 3 mountain ranges. When you're up at the top, you can actually see 3 mountain ranges going across. We'll get some of that footage for you as well. So anything new happened with us so far? Not really. Got the truck fixed. The back window, I think I mentioned that before, got that replaced. Being very cautious on how I turn when the slider's back and all that stuff. Or when the slider's forward. But remedied that situation, and I'll shoot that video a little later on once we get back up to Pennsylvania. So overall, everything's been going pretty good. Truck's been driving well. Camper's been pulling good. Had no issues with the camper to speak of. The front of it looks like a war zone from all the bugs splattering on it. I'm trying to keep up with that. When we get to PA, I'll clean the cap off again, get all the bug kill and all that stuff off there. Other than that, where we are now is a very beautiful campground. It's the KOA in Luray. Highly recommend it. It's gorgeous. It's quiet. You can hear the, I don't know if those are grasshoppers or whatever in the background, but this is a well laid out campground. For example, these down here are pull-through sites that you can just pull right up to and park. I mean, there's like nothing to it. You just come down the road and you pull up on the patio site. There's another patio site right there. And you can see the campground in the background. Down there at the other end, you can see those awnings down there. That's actually the entrance, and it goes around over there by that Class A. It comes up that road back there by that yurt, and then it comes down here to where we are. And we're in a really good spot. This is a pull-through slot. We didn't want to get the fancy schmancy stuff. Maybe next time we will, but got a beautiful spot. And like our neighbor, there is no neighbor, which is good. If they pulled in, they would block part of our view, but that's not a big deal. We're leaving tomorrow anyway. But massive cornfield. You can see the silo over there. It's just so quiet. Last night you could actually hear the coyotes howling in the distance. That was pretty cool. Kathy didn't like it so much. She went, she's like, I'm going in. She went in. My cousin Jeff came out. Hey Jeff, say hi to the girls and the wife for us. Really enjoyed spending some time with him. Did a lot of family talk, you know, looking way back when we were kids and stuff. But that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We'll catch you all later. I know it might be kind of hard to read, but we're going to just keep it right here. Pause your TV if you want to read this stuff. It's pretty interesting. So we are there. We're actually going to be going all the way up here to Front Royal. So it's like 32 miles where we're at. But you can always go down to the Rockfish at the south entrance down there. It's like 105 miles long. Lots of wildlife. Hoping to see a bear today. We'll see. We'll see. Really hard to see the camera because the sun's coming in the side of my head. Go up the spring here. Alrighty, we'll move on to the next overlook. So as y'all saw, this is a Thornton Hollow Overlook. This is on the back side of the mountain. If we're going up the ridge to the north. So this would be the east side of the mountain. Hopefully you can all see that. Come down here so you can read this if you want. There's a big old spider on there. Yeah, I'm not liking spiders. We're going to move over here. Look at that. Make sure you pause your TV when you're reading these. So Kathy and I were counting the national parks that we visited on this trip, and we came up with 7 national parks that we've been to within the current 45 days of travel. 47 days of travel. Thank you. You don't have to whisper, you can speak up. She doesn't like to be on camera for some reason, which is fine. But we'll bring that up later today. We're going to do a video on the post-trip video so we can talk about everything. We'll name all the parks off then. That's just so peaceful up here. All right. So this one is Jeremy's Run Overlook. You can still see the valley down there, the Shenandoah Valley. Probably part of Luray. We've only actually come 3 miles up the road, so not quite that far. Still, it's really nice. All the trees are starting to change. There's a hint of some color down there, but nothing major. I'd say probably in a few weeks this place is going to look like a rainbow. So we're sitting down, we're having some lunch out in the middle of the forest. When I say that, it's kind of, it's a pull-off area on the side of Skyline Drive. It's absolutely beautiful up here too, if I haven't said that enough already. But we're eating us a little bit of salads. Got some salads. Got some boiled eggs in my Fritos thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're going in the salad too. But it is absolutely gorgeous up here, and this is actually part of the Appalachian Trail. The trail goes up, those three gentlemen over there just came off of the trail, which is, comes up out down there on the other side of that turlet. Okay. So we're going to eat our lunch, and we're going to go back on the road. We've got nothing else to do but just obviously enjoy it. So that's what we're going to do. All right, we'll talk to you later. This is Hogback Overlook, 3,385 feet. And this is one spectacular view. And it is a long way down. You can really see the different mountain ranges over there. So if you go back and you pause it on the billboard here, in fact, I'll just do the billboard again that I just filmed. I'm sure it talks about what you're seeing out there. When you're down on the ground, I'm sitting on the wall, but when you're down here on the ground driving up, all you're doing is looking over the edge. It's something else. You see 1, 2, 3, looks like 4 different mountain ranges out there. Okay, we'll be moving on. So you wouldn't think you would see mountains and boulders like this in the East Coast, but sure enough. So this is Rattlesnake Overlook, elevation 3,105 feet. It's pretty nice. I wonder why they call it Rattlesnake Overlook. Looks like there's some weather out there in the distance. Get your hand off my butt. Well, we're going to be moving on. So this is Little Devil's Stairs Overlook. And again, this is on the east side of the ridge. It's really cool. It's got this dead tree just standing here, which is great for photography. You want a picture. It's really cool. The only wildlife we've seen so far is some turkeys and a deer. I haven't seen any bears yet. It'd be really nice to see a bear though. So here we are at Little Hogback Overlook, elevation 3,035 feet. Beautiful view of the valley. Every bend you come around, it's like a different view. Highly recommend coming up here and doing this. Keep in mind, we're only doing 35 miles of the 105 miles. This is Mount Marshall Overlook. It's like 2,800 and some odd feet. I can't remember the exact numbers. We got some serious boulders down there. Try not to fall over the edge of the cliff. Very cool. We're going to be back to the other side of the wall where it's safe. This is Gimlet Ridge, 2,675 feet elevation. I don't know if you could see it, but there's a house right down there, just sitting by itself. Pretty cool. So we are at Range View Overlook, elevation 2,810 feet. We're going to see if we can get some good shots. Oh, excuse me. Another one over here. Before I show you the view, we'll look at this board over here too. Let's take a look over there. This one is Goonie Run Overlook. It is 1,920 feet. Yeah.